Alright, so we all know that division is not commutative, meaning 6 divided by a half is not the same thing as half divided by 6. So let's look to see how that works. With this example, George can paint one room with half of a can of paint. If he has 6 cans of paint, how many rooms can he paint? So I first need to think about what number am I dividing first? What thing is it that I'm dividing? And it happens to be his 6 cans of paint. So I've drawn them here, and I've made that my first number in my equation. Then I decide, okay, how am I splitting up these 6 paint cans? And it says that he can paint one room with half of a can of paint. So I'm going to split each one of my paint cans in half so that I have a total of 12 different spaces now. So that number 12 will become my answer. And after rereading my question, how many rooms can he paint, I know what my label is, 12 rooms. On the flip side of that, if George has half of a can of paint now, and he wants to split that can into 6 different buckets, how much will each bucket have in it? So I've started with my half can of paint, which is my first number in the equation, and I want to split that up 6 different ways into those 6 different buckets. So now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different spaces, and that makes a total of 12. So for each new bucket that he's putting the paint into, 1/12 of the paint will go into it. After rereading the question, how much will each bucket have in it, I know that my label will be 1/12 of a paint can. It's that easy. All you got to do first is think about what thing is it that I'm actually splitting up. This was half of a paint can I was splitting up. This one was 6 different paint cans. You draw that picture first, make that your first number, and then divide using the number it says that you're dividing by. Then you will figure out the label, and you should be done. Have fun trying. How to solve division problems. Number 1, decide what item you are dividing. Number 2, draw that item and make it the first number in your equation. Number 3, divide the item up how the problem says and make it the second number in your equation. Number 4, count it up to get your answer.